All right, here we go. We are at our login screen. So this is right when you type in YouGotListings.com, and we're going to go ahead and log in. And I'm in, right? My password was saved. So I am going to go to Dashboard. When you open up on Dashboard. And that's what it looks like. The dashboard is something that you should always kind of peruse, not spend a lot of time on. It's basically showing you kind of what's happening today in our world. So if we go up and down, I can see J&J added a unit. They had several units. There you go. And we're going to keep scrolling down. Again, you just want to kind of peruse this. You can see new management companies or existing management companies that added inventory. I can see that, Sono East. So that is a rental building over in Goose Island. Luxury, beautiful apartment. They added 2 units. Let's see what they added. I'm going to click on market. And they have a 1-bedroom for $2,100 and a 2-bedroom for $28,000. You know, that might be something you want to advertise. Let's go ahead and click on it. And there you go. So full amenity luxury high-rise, 1-bedroom, $2,100. It's actually a good price for one of the newer buildings. It's actually a 4-star building, you need a washer, dryer, great amenities. So that's the dashboard. Check it out every day, see what's new, see what's happening, look for trends. So we're going to go back now, and we're going to click rentals. That's where you should be spending 95% of your time. I'm going to clear this out. All right, so the first way, let's talk about search options. The first way to search is by neighborhood. And remember, for YouGot Listings, cities is neighborhood. So I'm going to click on cities or neighborhoods, and it has every single Chicago neighborhood listed, including some I've never heard of. For our purposes today, let's do a Lakeview search. So I'm going to scroll down here and alphabetically look for Lakeview. I'm going to go ahead and click Lakeview East too, just to make sure I get everything. Lakeview East, and I'm going to click Lakeview. I see it's in there twice, not sure why. But... All right, now let's go ahead and define our search criteria a little more. Let's do a studio search. So I'm going to click bedrooms and hit studio. Nope, now I'm going to do price. This guy is an entry-level price, so I'm going to do minimum rent. There you go. And it automatically knows that that neighborhood would support only things at 1,000. So I'm going to click 1,000, and I'm going to go to 12. Now I can also search for pets, but I'm going to keep this real basic and do a search. And there are all of my options. Let's click on this one. Kind of has my eye. 530 West Arlington. That's offered by Peak Prop. Okay. I'm going to click on this. And there we go. I have a studio there for $1,070. I know the availability date is July 1st, so I know it's occupied. I know it is a full commission paid to us. I know it's pet friendly. I'm going to click on the pictures. It says there's 3 photos. Obviously, there's an exterior shot. Kitchen, so it looks like they are remodeling. You know, hardwood floors in that kitchen, stainless steel appliances, and hardwood floors throughout. That's a great option. $1,070, beautiful. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go back. All right, let's go back to clear this out. Other ways you can search is by landlord. I'm going to go here to landlord, and you know, I have a private owner that just gave me a bunch of 2 and 3 bedrooms in Lakeview. His name is Pat Miller. So let's go ahead and put his name in. I'm going to show you what he has. And I'm searching. And Pat has, let's click on 822 West Roscoe. All right, So here we have, for $3,600, a full commission by the way, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath for August 1st. We know it's a top floor. We know it's got gas heat. Let's go down here to key and entry information. And keys are here in the Kale office. Now we know it's available for August 1st, so there's tenant information there. So we must courtesy call and let the tenants know that we have a showing. So Pat is asking whenever possible for a 24-hour notice, but shorter is okay as long as the tenants agree. So please remember, when we are giving tenant notice, we are not asking permission necessarily. We're just giving the tenants notification that we are showing the apartment tomorrow at 5:30. We have the keys. We are authorized by the landlord. If you have any problems, please let me know. But we're giving permission. We're giving notice, not seeking permission. Right? Right. All right. Let's take a look at a few of these pictures here. It's a very nice apartment here at Roscoe and Halstead. I like that chandelier. Big bedrooms. All 4 bedrooms there can do a king-size bed. Just a very dramatic, nice apartment at Roscoe and Halstead. It's a duplex up. All right. Now, let's go back and let's talk about the ability to advertise. So let's say, well, you know what? Let's go back and click on that apartment. Now, you know what? No. I'm not going to go into landlord because I know this address is 822. I'm just going to go ahead and the street number, put 822. And do a search. And hopefully, there it is. Nope, no. Oh, there we go. 822 West Roscoe. All right, now I like this. I like the idea of making a $3,600 commission. And I know that 4-bedroom, 3-bath duplex ups are rare. I'm going to go ahead and post this ad. So this is going to get posted. I've got to make sure automate posting steps is checked. I got to make sure I'm using a Chrome as my
browser.
Thank you. That was a question. So I'm using Chrome as my browser, and I need to make sure I'm using the Chrome extension called Penny Posting. And my Craigslist account is open. And now I'm going to go ahead and post to Craigslist. And as you can see, it's taken away that laborious task of filling out each and every field. It's just finding it on the map. It's putting in the pictures. And there we go. Picture, all the pictures. I can play with the pictures and change the thing, change the order. I like to leave with that picture. Let me go down and check it here. Map is right. I like my header. 4-bed, 3-bath duplex at Roscoe and Halstead. I'm going to scroll down. My property, duplex up, large windows, hardwood floor, central heat and air, designer kitchen and unit laundry. Dan McDonough, Kale Realty, all of that. They know who to call. Let me go back down on the bottom for a minute. If you notice, this is not a compliance ad. But, all right, so let's talk about advertising restrictions. Obviously, on any ad that we post, we must have our name. We must have our office name, our office address, how to reach us, not the office. I always put text because I know millennials and apartment seekers like to text and not call. This ad is not compliant because I need some extra verbiage here saying Section 8 applicants welcome, as we do on all rental advertising. But if I had that in there, now the key to this is, if I go back up, I'm not going to post this ad because it's not compliant. But that's how simple it is to post. All right, I'm going to click this little orange guy on the top over to my right. And I'm going to hit user profile on top. And I am going to scroll down to add signature. Now, all I would do here now is add section 8 applicants. Oh, applicants. I should put an S at the end. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to go down to the bottom, hit the blue button, save. Now I'm compliant. So make sure you do. All right, so to post ads, you need to use Chrome as your browser. You need to add penny posting. It's just an extension. You can Google penny posting and hit add extension. It will continue to show on your Chrome browser. It's this simple. Bam. On mine, it's going to say remove because I already have it. If the first time it'll say add, just say yes. All right, and then you want to fill out your ad signature so you never have to do it again. You got to make sure your advertising is compliant. Easy, simple, and a good way to reach you. All right, we're going to go back into rentals. I'm going to clear everything out. Now, let's talk about what you can see from YouGot Listings. I'm going to click source. All right, there's 4 things you can click here. Internal means anything myself or any Cal person has entered into the system. YouGot Listings Network. That is a direct feed, mostly from high-rise buildings and management companies that really want you guys to have the most current information. So you'll find most of your high-rises, your bigger management companies have a direct feed that comes in overnight, so their availability is in real time or really close to real time. Next is data entry. That is a service that Cal pays for. We get a lot of hot sheets every day for management companies. Companies like Peak Properties, TMG, Rainy Management, Works Residential, and we send our hot sheets to them, and they keep them updated every day. So it was a way for me to get you the most current information. And then lastly is MRED, which is the MLS feed. Now it's entirely up to you what you want to view when you do a search. I personally would have them all checked. If you don't want to see the MLS feed, because maybe you you don't want to because you don't want to cut your commission in half, then just click the other 3. Data entry, YGL network, and internal. If you want to see them all, so you have all of your options, and you realize that sometimes you have to show an MLS because a half commission is better than nothing, then keep all 4 going. But you control your own. Whatever view you want to set up, you customize and make it your own. All right? Status, again, you could choose on market or pending or off market. I don't know why you would do that. You should always keep everything on market. You don't want to see what's not available to you. Right? Okay, let's go back now, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to go to ads. Now the key when you advertise, now you can see I have a lot of ads up here because I've done a lot of advertising. You know what? I don't do a lot of advertising, but I post some ads every day. And once you do that, the key is to be consistent. And once you do that, you have quite a bit of inventory there. And the great thing, if you go up to the top, well, mine is a little bit different, but if you can see where it says, you have a blue button up there that says repost all. No, it's probably going to work, but I'm going to hit resume. All right, there's a glitch in the system, and I apologize. All right, here's the story. All right, so the whole thing YouGot Listing wants to do is make it super easy for you to make it super easy for you to advertise. And this right where it says cancel on the top, usually that says post all ads. And if you hit that button, it will go through and repost all of your ads. You do have to every once in a while hit a publish button, you just can't leave it alone. But it's a super fast way for you to get all of your ads up again. and it reposts. It doesn't renew. So it gets your ads back to the top. Now the reason it's not showing for my particular one is earlier today I hit post and then I quit it because I had something else to do. So for me, it would resume. And there's a glitch in their system currently. They are aware of it and they promise it'll be fixed by the end of business today. So normally it's post all ads, hit it. If you quit it, you can hit resume and it'll keep going where you left off. It's a glitch and they're fixing it. But again, super easy to repost and get your ads new again. So that's on Craigslist. So YouGot Listings earlier this year rolled out Zillow Advertising. Zillow, I just read reports for 2019, and to date, Zillow is #1 for lead sources in Chicago, New York, LA, San Francisco, Denver. So Craigslist is extremely important in Chicago. 75% of Chicago renters will go on Craigslist at some point in their search. But Zillow is #1 for signed leases in Chicago. So I guess the key is to do both. So if we go back, I'm going to pick now I'm going to go under landlords, and I'm going to search Patel for my newest owner. There he is. And I'm going to click on him. And he's got a beautiful 3-bedroom in Logan Square, Chicago's hottest neighborhood, on Lawndale. This is a 3-bedroom. Look at that new kitchen. Big living room, bay windows, a nice dining room, cute, and this apartment's on the top floor. So it's a beautiful picture. Let me go back now to the listing. $17.95. It's available 7/1. It's a 3-bedroom, full commission. Pets are negotiable. Top floor. Laundry is in the building. Sorry, I don't know why it says unknown. How do I get in there? Oh, there's a lockbox. So I'm going to advertise this because A, it's a hot neighborhood. B, it's a full commission. C, it's easy to get into. So the same exact thing. My Zillow account's not open right now, so I'm not going to go through this. But this would be a great address to put on Zillow. So I would post this to Zillow, and again, it automates it. Oh, here's my Zillow. Are these mine? Oh, very nice. All right, it's going to post it.
So is it gonna post all of them?
It's going to post the one I just picked, my 3-bedroom on Lawndale. All right, it takes a little bit longer than Craigslist, but look at that. It's automating my address, my unit number. Beautiful map there. So this is super exciting, you know, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, right? You want to get the word out as many venues as humanly possible. Craigslist is great, Zillow's better. Now, let's talk about Zillow while this is posting. Craigslist, you can post. Everybody on this training could pick 500 Fullerton by Peak Properties with these beautiful studios, $100,000, and we can all post ads. And Craigslist doesn't really care. Zillow kind of does. Because what you find sometimes is the bigger buildings, the management company or the ownership has claimed the address. If they claim the address, we cannot post. So, common sense would tell you if you want to post on Zillow, which y'all should, pick the smaller buildings, the private owners, because if a private owner has hired us to lease their apartment, even if they are using other agencies or other brokerages, it's okay. We can all post. We just need to do better with pictures and descriptions and headers. As long as the owner is not putting his own ads and claimed it as his, Zillow will allow you. So use both. Use Craigslist, use Zillow. And then the other way to advertise is when you put your own inventory in there into YouGot Listings, it feeds to 31 other sites. Those are the sites like apartments.com. Oh, by the way, apartments.com is number 2 in all those markets that I just mentioned. Unfortunately, there's not a way as of right now for YouGot Listings to automate to apartments.com, but please take the time and set your own apartments.com account up. It's super easy to use, and it really, by the way, that one does feed into many other sites too, as does Zillow. Zillow owns Trulia and HotPads, and apartments.com owns For Rent, and they're all buying each other up. So when you go on one, it feeds to other ones. But when you put your own apartment, your own listing into this database, has the author, the first night, it syndicates into 31 other websites. So put your own stuff in. Call me with any questions. I'll walk you through it. Super simple. YouGot Listings, a great tool to search, see what's available. You control what you see. A great way to search. Well, I'm going to do one more neighborhood search. When I talk about this, I tend to really talk about the north side. Now that we have a south side office and more south side listings, let me do a search for Beverly. Very hot neighborhood in the south side, and we get a lot of phone calls. I gotta clear everything out first, then I'm gonna do it. Always clear. All right, Beverly. All right, I'm gonna search there. All right, so now I do have my MRED feed in there, so I'm seeing everything. So that's that first one there is an at properties. Again, if you do not click it, it won't show up, right? But if you want it, it's there. But let me go back to my listing, our listing, 10206 South Walden Parkway. Wow, look at this kitchen. All right, stainless steel appliances, white cabinets, hardwood floors. Ooh, I love a window in my kitchen. I got hardwood floors throughout. I got new windows, ceramic tile bath. Look at subway tile all the way up. Look at those beautiful gleaming hardwood floors. All right, I like this apartment. What do we know about it? These are available right away. This is a 2-bedroom for $1,300. Cat's okay. It's on lockbox with my code right here. Super simple to show. I'm going to go down and read a little bit more if I have a good description here. Brand new Beverly, steps to Metro. The Metro stop is literally 50 yards from my front door. All new designer kitchen, stainless steel appliances, refinished hardwood floors, heat and cooking gas included. So there are other, it's not just a north side listing database. We have south side in there. We have great listings in the south side. So before you consult MLS, consult YGL. Let's make sure before you weigh half our commission, we have some options that are full. 95% of the ones in there are at a full commission. 90% of them in there, we have the rights to advertise. Use it, get the word out. It's not only a database, but it's your marketing. All right, that's all I got to say about YouGot Listings.